Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more Hardspace Shipbreaker. Today we're looking at their newest update, Business is Booming. 0.3.0? Okay. Oh, fair enough. I suppose we're in early access, right? I never really pay attention to the version. Look, if you're asking for money, I'm asking for a level of quality, right? But we're not going to get into the early access thing anyway. So, look at this. The whole front end has changed. They've got this new layout, which is very exciting. It's very cool looking. And then we've got the patch notes. New ship type, Javelin class. You can sort of see it in the background of the dude in the picture. It seems to be very narrow, very long, and a lot of exposed struts, that sort of thing. Very cool. I like it. It evokes a sort of space industry, which is my favorite sort of part of this sci-fi thread that we're pulling on with this game. It seems like the world's in-universe sort of lore is that business is in fact booming for LYNX Corp, which is how they've managed to ascertain the rights to better and sexier ships and also give you a bit of extra gear. I know it's just fluff, but I'm all about it. That sounds really cool. I like that. Yeah, Javelins are long, thin, and built with modular sections, narrow interiors, and complex exterior structural elements. We've also got the demo charge, place multiple charges for an elaborate demo sequence, performs powerful cuts on nearly any material. Yeah, it gives you this sort of flat green in one sort of, well, it's 2D. You'll see when we give it a go. I haven't tried any of this. We're going in blind as anything. But apparently, if you put one down and you want to diffuse it, it's a pain in the ass because it's still on the cheap, again, in lore universe sort of thing. But it can cut just about anything. It's a good way to cut an entire ship in half by covering it in demo charges. Very exciting. I'm curious what that adds because that's a real gameplay changer. What else we got here? Durability system updated. So actually, yeah, clearer effects, which is good because still to this day, I don't even fucking have a clue what it is. So we might actually find out what the durability system actually does. Tool selection revamped. Yeah, it seems like they've got a tool selector radial. I guess that makes sense now that we have more than 2 tools. All right, we'll give it a go. New stickers. Now, look, I poo-pooed the stickers a little bit, but we might have to lean into them. Like, they're obviously embracing the system, and we're looking for things to do. So we might actually just sort of embrace the sticker world and stop being a curmudgeony old boy. All right, so that gives us a brief idea of what's going on. We're going into standard. Okay, and then the menu's pretty standard from in here. All right, we'll go career. Ooh, pretty cool. I was waiting for a 4th version of the gecko. It's like, yeah, come on, keep giving us geckos. So now they're giving us a new hull, so presumably this will be the only hull that we see for the next 8 months. We're just going to see different versions of the Javelin. But for the moment, it's exciting. Right, here we go. According to Productivity Weekly, too much time is spent selecting shipbreaking tools. This is why we're rolling out Tools 4.0. Yep. Been reverted. All loadouts have been reverted to default schematics to incorporate it. Okay. The new tools selection as follows. Yeah. Okay. I'm assuming I hold Y or whatever, because I think that was just the quick switch between grapple and cutter. I think. Anyway, what's our certification look like? No change. Situation, no change. That's okay. Stickers. What's this? Complete the tutorial. Place sticker. What is this? Oh, I put the sticker on me stuff. Is this new? This might have already been in it. I don't know. Whatever, that'll do. Okay, that's cool. Look at this. Red seal accredited. Yeah, bung that on the bloody cutter. Yeah. Alright. Ship specialist. Okay, here we go. Javelins. Salvage $10 million credits from 5 unique javelins. These must be new because I've got 0 on any of these. Mackerels and geckos, I should have some of that. Right, okay, that's the ghost ship nonsense, which, I don't know. Okay, cool, so there must be a bunch of new ones in here. Ion rings. Okay, that's cool, you know. We'll come back to that. Data recovery, whatever. I'm not that interested in all that. We actually should repair all this stuff, though. Oh, demo charges. Upgrades. Oh, we got a whole upgrade tree there. Have any of these changed? Cross spectrum scanner. Durability drain rate. Alright, so we've got a durability drain rate on all these things. Let's just upgrade all of that. Well, we've gone through half our points just then. Almost all of them. I'm going to repair that. We'll leave those there. Right, and then demo charges. What's going on here? Unlock demo charges. We can do that.
Hey, Cutter. Looks like you got your hands on the demo charges.
Yeah.
They keep discontinuing these suckers because they've taken off more hands than a meat grinder. Guess it's time to see if they fix that little issue. Or we'll find out what the sound of one hand clapping is. Weaver out.
Explosion size. Oh wow, that reduces the explosion size. I guess at the end of the day, it's not about an actual area explosion, it's about cutting a surface. Demo charges can be disarmed. Prone charges attack on impact. And rental fees. Give me that, I want the throne one. Look at that, 70 LT team. How about that? We actually ran out. We're gonna actually have to play this game again. This is exciting. Alright. We're one of these new ships. Well. Oh, there we go. It's in grade 4. That's interesting. And there's still the haunted things going on as well. Oh, wow. The Little Second Star Cruiser. Yeah, you sound good. Oh, and what's the difference here? Hang on. We've got different corps associated with it, but that just seems to be in name. Oh, there's a little bit of a tiny hazard difference. Let's go. Let's give it a bloody red hot swirl.
Alright, Cutter. This here is a Javelin.
Yeah, hang on. Have they fixed the inventory bug? Well, there we go. Utility keys. I'll buy 2 repair kits.
Would you take a look at that? I got to take apart a few of these back today before the regs changed. Anyway, the trick is you want to take them apart from the outside. You don't want to be mopping yourself into a corner once you're in there.
Wait, what the fuck is this? How do I, Oh. Alright, so they've moved. So Y used to be cycle the vision modes. Now it's D-pad up to turn it on and D-pad right to cycle them. Okay. Ion ring. Look at this fucking thing. Wowee. What are these? Coolant tanks. Oh no! No more coolant. Come on. You're killing me, game.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Alright. Let's go for a bloody investigate, eh? How
Airlock
exciting.
Pressure levels increasing.
Alright. Fuck, I don't... you know what? I say I don't like the controls. I'll get used to them, I'm sure. Compartment. What the fuck is that beep? Oh, it's a fuse. Right, that's a fuse timer. I can hear it through the wall. That's cool. I guess. Alright, a pretty straightforward little room. Can I get to it? Yeah, it absolutely is a fuse timer. Now I can only hear it because it's pressurized. It's a lot of, that's something I forget about a lot.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Is that in the vacuum?
Air pressure level decreasing.
You don't get the sound. See what I mean? That's cool. You still get it in this though, in that eye mode. All right. All right. So we got this cabin here. Wow, venting's gonna be a nightmare.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Oh, that's the hole that we came in.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Right, so that's another airlock. Fuck me.
Airlock pressure levels increasing. Air pressure level decreasing.
Alright, so this is the driver's seat up here. It's a bit Millennium Falcon-y, hey? Seems that you drive off, you're on the side. Oh, look at this. There's some release struts. There, that's cool.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
There we go. That airlock's clear. Wow, so venting this is going to be a big job. Right, but this whole sector is totally detached. What's this compartment here ahead that I don't have any access to? I guess I can go out here maybe? Oh. Wow, eh? Mount? Oh wow, these are just a heavy duty mount for the ion ring. Ah. Oh shit, this is cool. Alright, so there's no through road here.
Cutter, your equipment durability is dropping. Keep an eye on it. You don't want to be dangling in the wind with busted tools. When you see it happening, head on back to the hab and use a repair kit to fix them up.
What are you talking about? Alright, so there's no, like, we're gonna have to bust walls to get into that next cabinet. There's no maintenance access, which is very interesting.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Well, I guess that helps explain it. It's not actually attached. Wow. What's this? Pod clamp. Okay. Furnace? Oh no, it goes in the furnace. I don't know what I'm looking at. Just a big aluminium panel. Alright, so there's an airlock here on the top. dude. We're going to be exploring this the whole time. This is sick. No, we're probably going to... Oh, no, it's the work order's not that robust. I guess it is tier 4.
Airlock pressure levels increasing. Air pressure level decreasing.
Alright. So this is our like engineering section is kind of totally separate.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
No, that's the one we came in on. I'm getting confused already. This is the access terminal.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Okay. What's that out there? Oh look, it's a baby core. And a single thruster as well. Nice. It's not hooked up to an isolation console. How about that? See, the kidney pull should still work. Though they've put a bloody piece of structural ass pain in the way just to mess with me. What's on the other side of there? Nothing. Alright, let's get this thing out, eh? Oh my god, how do I switch this? I'm not sure how I feel about that. What's the matter? Why aren't you changing colour? What? Cutter temp plus mode swap? I don't understand. Have they just decided to nerf the cutter? There was no mention of that in the notes. Why can't my cutter fucking cut? Alright. Can you cut this? Mr. Demo Charge?
Great job, Cutter. Now just make sure to clear the area before detonating that bad boy.
How do I do that?
Okay,
No.
now. You sure your charge is in the right spot? Measure twice, cut once, Cutter. Ready? Now give that trigger a squeeze.
I'm already ahead of you, mate. Oh man, these controls are fiddly.
Lift off.
They're gonna take some getting used to, I'll tell you that much.
That's how it's done.
Get out. Fuck.
Salvage is destroyed. Please revisit your training.
Alright, haven't done one of them in a while.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I got 3 minutes. Yeah. Oh, fuck off, because D-pad up is the cutter normally. Cutter temp, mode swap. Like... panel heavy, panel light. See, I don't know about that. Panel light is just aluminium now? Yeah, that's aluminium. That's titanium that I can't cut. Yeah, look, game developers, you need to be more explicit. Like, it reads... Alright, I'll tell you what. I will concede that I might have missed it. That I might have somehow overlooked it. But not being explicit about nerfing our gear reads like deception. Like, it really does. You think we're not going to figure this out? You should say straight at the beginning, listen, your grappler doesn't cut through fucking panels anymore. Why? Because why doesn't it? Oh my god. That's selecting. Fuck! Alright, we'll get used to these controls, but Jesus Christ, man. Oh my god. Alright, so we can't cut that. Oh, it's got like a clamp. Okay, that's interesting. What's going on here? So this is a cut point that I can't cut.
Salvage secured.
What the fuck? Cut point level 2.
Alright, Cutter. Wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
What's this? Alright, so that's the driver's seat. And it's got some sort of grapple bits attached to it. Okay, cool. Now, if you wanted to get this thing cut off... Now, what the fuck is going on here? See how it says cut level 2? Cut point level 2? What is that about? So it goes all the way up to 5? Is that what you're telling me? This is sort of 2.5? I guess that's interesting. We're going to have to investigate our cutter and see what's going on there. Alright, a cool ship. I need to investigate more before... You know, I'm tempted to get cranky by them nerfing the tools and not saying anything. Grapple, no. Laser. Range. Split saw range. Like, there was a pop-up saying they'd reset, but I think that was they reset your controllers. That's what I read from that. Because they've changed the way the buttons lay out, that they've probably just put your controls back to default. Alright, I could swear there was a level upgrade for your laser cutter, right? Because there was specifically a point in the game where you went from not being able to cut the panels to being able to cut them. Oh... Okay, alright, fine. Look, the ship seems pretty cool and really interesting. You know I love this game, guys, you know, and you knew I was going to have a look at this for sure. I will say I'm a little disappointed with what they've done here with the tools, because it's in line with the problem that they've had with it. It seems like the fundamental design philosophy over at their company, right, is that they love nerfing things. They love reducing things as opposed to adding. You know, there is creative and there's destructive process, and this is less on the creative. What you would want to see is you've got an existing tool that does something, come up with a clever new existing tool without hurting the previous one. I can understand their design philosophy, and I'm sort of saying it's the worst of the two choices. What they haven't actually added anything new and interesting with the demolition charges other than the fact that you can sync them up. They would be so much more exciting and sexy if they hadn't gone and taken the entire strength of the split saw, the reason that you actually push through the LT levels to get it to be able to cut the heavier panels. So instead of just adding something interesting, they've shuffled it around. So don't be tricked, team. They've gone and taken the split saw's capability, they've removed it entirely, they didn't say anything, there's been no announcements, which is bizarre. It's like shipping Cyberpunk and pretending there aren't going to be bugs. People are going to know, you know? People are going to know that their split saw now is a bag of shit that doesn't do anything, right? And it barely cuts anything. They've even introduced new struts that the split saw can't cut. What are you guys doing? Just to push this demo charge sort of thing. So yeah, instead of adding something interesting, it's more like they've just shuffled it around and made it so that we now have to, they've moved the goalposts. That's what it feels like. I don't know if that's an Australian only saying, right? But you know, you're trying to kick at the goalposts and it's bloody 20 meters away. Well, these guys have pushed it back 100 meters so you can't kick goals anymore. And that's not a meaningful gameplay update in my opinion. All you're doing is taking away my toys and you're saying now you have to rebuy them again, that's how it reads. Now, like I said, granted the demo charges, you're probably going to be able to do some really interesting and cool things with them. And I will say there may be an upside of, because in the early days doing mackerels and all that without the ability to cut through the hull, you had to really think about how you're going to navigate it. So I will concede that there is a potential to really change the gameplay by doing this, but you can't deny that they're trying to tell us that they've given us some really cool new piece of kit when they haven't. They've just moved existing kit to it. With the ability to place multiple of those things so you can sync up the cuts. Whereas previously I would have just been able to fly from point to point and cut it with my split saw. So, ship seems cool, controls are really fiddly, but like I said, I'm trying hard to be introspective and be really honest about it. I recognize that if you change the controls on me for the better, but I'm used to crap ones, there's a good chance I'm not going to like them immediately. So I don't like the controls at the moment, but I'm open to the fact that 10 episodes from now, they might turn out to be better. And like I said, I'm willing to admit that by nerfing the split saw, because that's the word, that's exactly what they've done. They've depowered it. It's actually worse than that. They haven't even just taken the power away. They've taken the power away and locked it behind an in-game paywall of leveling up for another piece of equipment that's more fiddly and more of a fuck around to use. It may benefit in the long run and make the gameplay better, which is interesting. Again, that might be the devs admitting that they fucked up by giving us the split saw so powerful in the early days. I don't know, not sure. Anyway, so that's my sort of little thoughts on the end of it. I have mixed feelings, but I am optimistic because I like the new ship. That seems pretty cool and there's some interesting stuff there. But like aesthetically it's really interesting, but unfortunately, yeah, because of the nerfs and all that and the way that they've built it, I mean, again, there's adding fun in your gameplay philosophy, and then there's like taking toys away, building a new ship specifically designed to be a pain in the ass to use demo charges on. Like, you can just look at it and you're like, this is gonna be a fucking nightmare using these demo charges on this thing. And it's sort of like, is the motivation of the company to make it more fun or to make it more of a pain in the ass? I'm not sure. Anyway, like I said, I don't think I'm too curmudgeon-y because I'm trying to be left and right of field, right? While I say these criticisms, I am open to being wrong about them. And I think that's the important part. You know, I'm not just having a straight up rant and saying they changed things and I don't like them. I'm just saying at first blush, these changes actually seem to come from a more negative design space than a creative one. But we'll give it some time and we'll see how it goes, and maybe, you know, I'll eat my words, and I'm quite happy to humble myself before that. Anyway, there's my thoughts, team. Let me know what you reckon. If you tried it out, I'd be curious what you guys have to say. But yeah, we might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.